Urgent, France reopens fourth nuclear air base. Europe rushes to rearm. In a surprising move with serious military implications, France announced the reopening of a fourth nuclear air base, as part of its efforts to bolster its defense capabilities amid rising tensions in Europe. This decision comes at a time when the continent is witnessing a frantic rearmament and preparedness race for potential threats, especially with the ongoing Ukrainian crisis and rising tensions with Russia. Why this decision now? According to French military sources, the reopening of the nuclear base is part of a new deterrence strategy aimed at strengthening France's nuclear deterrence capabilities amid rising security risks on the continent, supporting the European trend towards strengthening armies in the face of any potential threat, adapting to NATO's new strategy, which focuses on maximum military readiness. What does this move mean? Reopening the nuclear base means that France now has 4 nuclear bases ready to operate at a moment's notice, strengthening France's nuclear deterrence, the only nuclear power within the European Union after Brexit. Military analysts believe this move is not just a defensive move, but a strong message to Russia that Europe is prepared for any possible military scenario, especially after recent developments on the Eastern fronts. Europe is moving towards rapid armament. France is not alone in this trend. Most European countries have begun strengthening their militaries at an unprecedented pace in decades. Among the most notable developments, Germany has increased its military spending to historic levels, announcing a comprehensive modernization of its military. Britain is intensifying its military training and deploying additional forces in Eastern Europe. Sweden and Finland, both new NATO members, are working to strengthen their air and missile defenses. Russia responds and warns against escalation. On the other hand, Moscow was quick to respond, with the Kremlin describing the reopening of the French base as a dangerous escalation that could threaten European stability. The Russian presidential spokesman said that this move increases the likelihood of a direct confrontation between Russia and the West. What's next? Are we facing a new arms race? With these rapid developments, Europe appears to be heading toward a new phase of military tension, as relations with Russia remain at their lowest levels since the Cold War. Will these moves be merely a show of force? Or are we witnessing the beginning of a new era of conflict and nuclear balance in Europe? All eyes are now on Moscow's responses and the decisions of European countries in an arms race that could completely reshape the global security landscape.